Diggly diggly. Go. Hello and welcome to round 18 or 19 of the F1 2018 online career mode. Actually, round 18 actually, and it takes us to the United States of America, or Circuit of the Americas as it's also known as. And yeah, this is actually quite a good track for me, and I'm starting on pole, which is quite good in Red Bull. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I should hopefully be able to get the better of Dylan because it's not exactly a good track for him. But anyway, pole means nothing. Oh, it's a Red Bull one too! What is it with Red Bull and good start position in this game? Oh yes. Ricky, my G. He's gonna
got a brilliant start against the AI. Whoa!
Safe.
Making up places.
Whoa, Ricardo's
Oh,
blind
the
bombs.
two Red Bulls are fighting it out.
Well, I was gonna maintain the
And I'm
lead.
into P3. QRL Storm's getting a lot of dirty air now. I'm gonna see if I can catch him.
Oh, dirty air my arse. I'm gonna go around his outside.
Oh, shoving Ricardo wide. I see this. It's allowed me to catch up. I'm going to get a nice two-car toe into on the long back straight. Put it in. Rich mix. Overtake. Time to sit back and get the game done. I'm overtaking Ricardo with ease, and that is P2. QRL Storm closes the door just about.
I think just about. You were nowhere near me. If you were gonna go for a dive bomb on me, then it would have been your fault.
I was right behind you.
You were right behind me.
Touched you.
Why were you trying to come up my inside?
What?
You shouldn't try to go up my inside there, but whatever.
No, I didn't want to. Yeah.
Look at that. You're already being dropped through that corner alone. Let's just do a better let's drive right now. Nowhere near. I'm just going to be sucking up my dose here. Right, this is my time to break. Finally have the pace over you. Oh, yellow flags. That's all I want. Like 3 wins on my 3 favourite tracks. Brazil, Kota and China. That's all I'm asking for this season. Well, you're not giving up, your arse still there. I'll take out a bollard.
I would have taken out if you didn't.
Yeah, I know. So hard to spot apexes on the controller. He said, that's one, that's an apex. Oh, come on, Ricardo, don't lose out to the Mercedes. Still haven't had a Red Bull 1-2 yet.
Little slip on the back end there.
Who's this? Is it Leclerc out? I think Leclerc's already out.
Oh yeah, 19 drivers.
Yeah, the AI is absolute trash around here. I'm so you apparently.
You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead.
You've had the pace over in another episode, so I just need to relish it while I still have it. I'm not going to have any more pace advantage next season. You'll just close the gap to me completely. This is absolute sexy driving right now. I say that as I go completely wide on that apex. That Ricardo's already 4 seconds down. It's under pressure from Hamilton and a Ferrari, which I'm going to presume is Vettel because he's been so consistent.
Can I get the RS? No.
No. You were 2 seconds behind last split.
Maybe you made a mistake and I gained quite a bit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Don't think I lost a second on it, but okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. 7 tenths down. Knowing you, you probably went just about purple then.
Still going green only. I just can't get these corners right.
Oh yeah, and dropped you there.
Red Bull Aero package.
Yep.
We're approaching the pit window.
What's on
I'm
there?
only doing 136.5.
That's pretty shit.
I know.
I mean, I know it's not your favourite track, but...
I mean, I'm happy with second place in this race, to be honest. I know I don't have the pace.
Yeah, I'll take the first place. I haven't had one in a long time anyway, so... Oh, purple me up.com.
Red. I got red by 6 tenths.
Yeah, I was red last lap by that margin. I'm just lucky I had a good starting position. This could have been really different. Because me chasing you, that's what I've had to do the last 2 episodes. Because I could have probably had the aggro view in the last 2, but I just had to chase you, and you've been really good at holding on. So now the shoe's on the other foot. You're keeping with me a bit in sector 2. That's the only worry I have. You're just dropping off in sector 1, which is a wheel sector, but it's also a Red Bull sector, so it sort of cancels out. And sector 3, which is probably equal between the wheel and the controller, but probably a Red Bull sector, and I'm just quite good at it anyway. As I go wide again. Yeah, gap is beginning to form. Not ridiculously fast, but it's fast enough. About 6 tenths a lap. You got good tyre wear though, so I need to watch out for that.
Especially through this first sector. You lose way more grip than I do.
Yeah, you've actually gained on me there. God, I'm all over the shot this lap. Not apexing a single corner. That's better. Oh, Ricardo's still in the scrap with Hamilton and Vettel.
I mean, I've got a good gut to the AI, so I'm pretty happy.
It's about time I actually beat you in an episode. I mean, I beat you in Italy and Belgium, but that could have easily gone the other way.
That should have easily gone the other way, considering our cars and my previous.
Oh yeah, fine. Yeah. If you can beat me at Singapore, you can probably beat me anywhere in that Mercedes, so to speak. I think the Hypersofts were the way to go though. Ooh.
Let's box this lap.
Somebody's been burning a bit of fuel. Gap's down to 2.1.
This lap, keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
You've been pushing hard, you're beginning to close the gap.
Yeah, I've been getting better corners and just generally doing better.
As expected. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, they got it right with Vettel last time, so I thought I should.
My pit crew wanted me in that lap, but
Racing on the exit.
I always prefer the overcut because that way I don't have to battle through traffic. I don't want any chance of being in a crash or anything. I mean, I know it's boring for the viewers, but I just want to do a Vettel up front.
We're going to finish the race on this compound.
As long as you don't get a massive undercut, I should be fine.
Okay, I have clear air, so what?
What position are you in?
Fifth. Just
Fifth?
about ahead of Van Dorn.
Oh. Wow, we already breached a pit stop gap to the... I suppose we did, because we're... Well, I'm a long way ahead of Hamilton. I think I have enough gap in order for Red Bull to do the double stop.
Vettel got caught up behind Van Dorn, so he's lost out.
That's good. He was in 4th anyway, but... No, he's actually in 5th actually. Oh, that's a slight lift there, that's not good. Tyre weight is kicking in. It's going to be a double stack, but hopefully Ricardo's not going to hold up too much. Oh no, I had a freeze. Oh, that might hold up Ricardo. More importantly, that might mean that I am in trouble. No, that lag spike came at a bad time. It wasn't big, but... Oh, God. Here comes Richie. Where's going to be Richie?
Yes, the undercut has in fact worked. Great strategy from Mercedes. Hats off to them. Gained back 2-second gap. And now it's all up to me to hold off QRL Storm.
That lag spike cost me big. It was only about half a second, but I reckon I could have rejoined side by side with you. Oh no! Again! I was literally side by side with you, and then I had another lag spike. Come on, son. Not again.
Come on.
Can't afford any more lag spikes.
Need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Oh, did a terrible line through there.
It's slightly parked to there. I had to slightly brake. I couldn't do a clean cutback. But at least you can gobble my dirty air. Eat it. Oh, bad line. Bad line. Take that purple sector then. Finally, a proper battle. I hope the DRS open on your audio. Not close enough yet to make a move, which is what I want to see. Or tied with my personal best. To the millisecond. Oh. Still, if I have another lag spike, I'm in trouble.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, he scared me on the undercut, but the overcut always has better tyres, so... This game's reminiscent of 2013. The undercuts and overcuts are much more powerful, retrospectively, in this game, because tyre wear is a much bigger issue.
Oh, you just have a pace over there.
Yeah. Gotta admit, it was scary when I had those 2 lag spikes, so... I mean, credit to you, you probably jumped me on strategy anyway. So well played there, but... I always like going for the overcuts. Because even if you lose the position, it's not hard to overtake in this game. Even in the Red Bull, if you can get enough slipstream and the longest straight, you should be able to make a move.
It's because I made a mistake into that first corner.
Yeah, because originally I saw you brake early, but then I think you saw I was about to go around the outside, so then you sort of lifted off a bit, so I tried to cover it off. And then I realised I had to do a cutback, but then you slightly cut across me a bit, so I had to lift off. So I didn't get the best
Because I
line,
wasn't
but it was
stopping
enough.
in time.
Yeah.
I literally was holding the brake right until the end, and then I smashed the power and then got a bit of oversteer.
If I did a clean cutback though, I could have dropped you there and then. Right, it's back out to the gap before.
I'm just gonna leave it.
12 seconds to Hamilton. No, he really dominated today. I think I might be able to take P2 now. All things considered.
P2? Over
In
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's faster. Hamilton's third.
Yeah, but I was 10 points behind him after Russia.
Oh.
And then I beat him at Suzuka, didn't I? So, yeah, and Vettel came third. Actually, Vettel came second, didn't he? I don't know. No, Vettel came third. Yeah, I think I'm going to be either 1 point behind or 2 points ahead of Hamilton.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I got P2. Relax now.
Purple. Trying to do Dylan.
I don't think I've set a single purple checker.
A Dylan, aka Sebastian Vettel. Go purple on literally the penultimate lap.
This isn't the penultimate lap.
I said literally.
Oh.
Well, that's what you did last time. I'm doing it a bit earlier, but I just don't like risking it on the final lap. Well, I'm still purple. It's not going to be the whole second, but it might be something. Jeff, I don't actually give a shit about ARS right now, but whatever. No! How? I lost 4 tenths to that sector. So Jeff telling me to... Oh, what an idiot, whatever.
Burned off our excess fuel.
I think I ran out of ERS anyway.
Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Whatever, I should have enough time to the end. I've only been on these for 6 laps. So the only thing which can happen is me making a mistake. And fortunately there's not many auto-speed curbs around here, so all I need to do is just bring it home. Well, it's been close between the two of us the last few episodes. Dylan, of course, taking the last 2 wins. Me taking 3rd and then a 2nd. Well, it should have been both 2nds really, in case I didn't run into the back of Raikkonen. But yeah, we've been a bit dominant over the AI recently, so we've been closing in Vettel. But the question is, we may have all the pace in the world for 2nd and 3rd in the championship, but can we get that all-important Vettel? Actually, he's near Hamilton. Oh, Ricardo's dropped to 5th. Oh, that's a shame.
We might jump Ferrari in
There's only 1 lap of fuel
You might.
remaining.
Right, I'll just get some quick maths. 33 versus 20. No, you're going to be 6 points behind me. Right, got enough to overtake it to the end.
This is your final lap of the race.
Just don't freeze. That's the only thing which could hop on to me now.
Freeze and spin out.
Yep. How is that purple? I'm not even going for a purple lap. I'm just trying to bring it home. Whatever. I'll go for this grandstand finish. Well, you kept with me in the first stint really well though, considering it's not a good track for you.
But not my worst result, so I guess I can be happy with the 2nd.
Yeah. You're not going to get worse than the 30. Actually, no, you came last in Spa, didn't you?
Basically, yeah.
Because I thought it was your 13th from Australia, but then you had Spa initially, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think they're the only
I should have really got 2 wins, but, you know.
I don't know, I think I've only finished out the points once, if that. Oh my god, my nose is really itchy right now. Oh, I just want to finish.
Second place, I can be happy with that.
There's another 1-2, which is good for us. Fortunately, Ricardo slipped down a bit.
Here come our winning
I think the double
drivers
stacks held him
out
up a bit
onto
more
the
because of my
podium at
lag
the end of a
spike. So.
thrilling
Oh,
Grand
it's you
Prix.
Adrian Newey on the
drama
podium.
and
What a beast.
excitement are over, and it's
Oh
time
yeah,
to
there's
let it all
WTF1
sink
in there.
Congratulations to
So
our top
X-Matic G's
3
also
today.
in the crowd, which is great. Damn, what is it with these co-masters and the F1 YouTubers, man? He's not even an F1 YouTuber anymore, but just stick his face in there for the bants. Why not? Oh, that's good though. First win since China. Oh, not level 27 yet. Right, so as we look at the final results, I take the win from Shadionics, 7.5 seconds the gap in the end, and a further 7.5 seconds behind is Lewis Hamilton. So once again, it's a double Mercedes podium and a British clean sweep of the podiums positions. And then you got Vettel of P4, another really consistent race as always. Ricardo falling to the 5th. Of course, Shadionics going from 5th to nearly 1st in the end. He was able to pull off that undercut a bit better. But yeah, I mean, really good strategy from Shadionics to put himself in contention. But ultimately, I had slightly more pace in the end. Yeah, Raikkonen in 6th, Alonso 7th, once again being best of the rest. Perez 8th, so both Alonso and Perez actually gaining a few positions, which is quite good. Hulkenberg staying in 9th, and Van Dorn going from 7th to 10th. So that's the top 10. As we move on to the driver standings, I have actually jumped Hamilton, as was suspected, but actually I'm 6 points ahead of him instead of the 2 I thought I was ahead of him. Shanionics moves to, he's consolidating that P4. Raikkonen actually coming under pressure from Ricciardo. Of course, Ricciardo once again outscoring the Finn. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a British scrap for that second position. It's actually quite tight now, as we're all within 18 points. And with Shanionics looking strong going into Mexico, that should be quite interesting to see who comes up top there. But yeah, Vettel once again consolidating his lead of 36 points, but he's by no means home and dry with 75 points still to play for. He can technically secure the championship, but if he's going to secure it, it's most likely going to be in Brazil. Yeah, you can see the best of the rest still goes to actually Alonso, who after getting a good result actually jumps ahead of Hulkenberg. So Hulkenberg, after holding back position for quite a few races, actually slips to 8th and nearly 9th as Perez actually closes up to right behind them. And yeah, that means as we skip on to the constructors, it's actually 6 points separating the top 2 teams. So it's getting really intense up there. And we're actually not too far off ourselves. We're only 38 points behind. So considering we started 120 points off when I took over the realms and #1 driver at Red Bull, we've actually closed in quite well. So Ricciardo doing a really good job there. And I'm actually nearly overtaking Raikkonen as well. So that's brilliant for him. And then, of course, Haas keep their lead over Renault. But yeah, Renault, McLaren and Force India actually closing on the Haas team. So that should be interesting to see who comes fourth. And, of course, the bottom 3 teams not scoring any points in the last few races. So that's going to be it for round 18. See you next time at Mexico. Should be an interesting one. Bye.